Hi everybody, it's Marie from Copeland's Creations. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to do a fun little Easter project. So we're going to use this stencil from Magnolia Design Co. And then I wanted to say Happy Easter. I'm not sure how I wanted to say it. Oh, I just totally thought of something new. So you're going to hopefully be excited to see it. So let me turn it down. I was trying to figure out how to fit Happy Easter in with these tall, thin letters to stencil it. I still might be able to if I did Happy and then Easter down here. So that's one option. The other option I have is to maybe do it up here like this. That fits nicely. And then do Happy Easter down there. I do think that's what I'm going to do. Hey, good job. Okay. And so that's what the plan is. So the first thing we're going to do is pick a color, paint this, and then go from there. So I do think we're just going to do a nice coat of plaster, not pastor. We're going to do a coat of this over the top, and then I'm probably, later I'm going to do the edges in some accent color. This board is from Dollar Tree. It was $3, I believe, so pretty economical. Like I said, Magnolia. The letters, it's an old stencil pattern. It's called Thin Alphabet or something like that. So that's what I'm going to use. So let's get started. I do think the first thing I'm going to do is do a light sanding over this. I have found much more success on a lot of these Dollar Tree woods if I do a light sanding even before I paint it. So I think I'm using a 400 and just a real light sanding, and I'm going to actually take it off screen to do it because I like it when the the extra goes right into the trash instead of on my board. So I'm going to move it off to the side and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to start painting. I bought a set of, they say they're chalk paint paintbrushes from Amazon. I'm going to try them, see how I like them. Sorry about the dog barking in the background, but we know that that's what he does. I am going to dry this first coat real quick and then I will move on and do a second coat. And then I'm going to do a little blue at the top. It's called pool blue, but it dries a little bit darker and I really like it. Okay. I really just love this color in general. I don't know. I feel like it could all be that color. I think it's all going to be just that. I like it. I don't know if you can see the subtlety between it. It's a little darker up here, a little lighter. I like it. Okay. Okay, so it took a long time to dry. I wanted to make sure it was really dry. It's really pretty. I hope you can see the texture of it. Of course, I have it upside down. I want it lighter, so a little darker as it fades. And then I'm just going to do a light sand. Once again, I'm going to take it off camera to do it over my trash can so that I can keep the, what's that called? Dust? I don't know. The wood dust off. Thanks. Alright, I got my sanding done. It looks very, very light. It's very pretty. So, remember I'm going to put this up here and then I'm going to do Happy Easter down here. The next thing I have to do is just pick out my colors, right? So I want to do obviously really springy, really fun. I'm definitely going to do a purple. I have sugar plum. That's a nice color. I could do the green, the Magnolia green. That would be pretty. I think for the branch, I'm going to do a little either the Irish cream, whoops, nope, let me get my colors together. My Irish cream and chocolate kind of mixed in together. I am going to do my flowers. I want to do a mixture of like purple and purple and red together make a really nice little plummy color. I think that's the color I'm going to call it. So I did it recently on another project and I just love the color that it came out with. And these are kind of, I think they're cherry blossoms. So I think that'll be okay when I mix it. And then I'm probably going to use a little light pink on it to push the color in and out. So I just got a lot of colors going on. The nice thing is that I enjoy mixing, mixing colors, and it's what I enjoy. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5. I could make azure as a egg. I could do this pink, this green, this purple, and then I really need a bright yellow. I don't know that I have a bright yellow. I have a canary yellow, and I have a mustard seed, and none of those super duper speak to me. I may I love this maize color from Waverly. I may take one of these colors and mix it a little bit just to brighten it. So that's kind of my plan right now. I will show you each stage of my mixture. I'm going to fuzz my stencil, make sure I get it in the right spot, and then I think I'm going to do them stage by stage very slowly because I don't want to mess it up. Problem that I always have is I get my fuzzer, I get it a little, gets some of the dust and stuff on it, and so then the back of your stencil will get a little bit of fuzz on it, so then it doesn't stick as well. So this is brand new, first time I've used this stencil, so I'm going to at least fuzz it probably at least 5 times. 3, 4, counting, yes. Let me do one more and then I think I'm good. I'm about to learn a very hard lesson. I'm going to spend a very long time just working so hard to put in the branch and do a good job with it, and then I am going to jump forward because it was very traumatic for me, and yeah, that's all I can say. So I should know right away when I start to pull it up, when it's not wanting to come up, that something's going to be wrong. And I don't know that you can accurately see what is taking place, but part of the green from the stencil is actually being left on the board. So not only do you see my branches, but you also see where it's just streaks of the green stencil being left behind. So obviously I didn't fuzz it enough, probably number 1. And number 2, this always happens to me when I use dollar store background. So you can just see me kind of looking like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna clean this. Yeah. Hello. Okay, so I just wanted to give you an update on where we're at with this project. And it'll seem like it's only been like 30 seconds. No, like instantaneous, but I stopped, right? I started to sand around where the sticky stuff was, and it really wasn't coming off. So this is sometimes my issue with some of the things from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to be honest with you. Some of the surfaces. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it happens. So what I decided to do was I sanded down the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing. Okay. So the sticky stuff was up here, so I sanded it down. And I can feel really where I sanded down the everything. I painted it again, which actually I'm kind of glad it happened, because look how cute that is now. Yeah. And then what I did was I took Waverly varnish. It's a matte varnish from Waverly. And I used it on it. So I'm sealing in the paint, which maybe will help it. I did a light sanding even over that, because you can kind of see my brush strokes. That's the hardest thing about varnish, is sometimes you can see the brush strokes. So I washed my stencil. Okay. I'm going to fuzz it again because I'm just having issues. And I mean, I've learned my lesson. I don't know that I have any more of the big wood pieces. And you're probably like, oh, you're just complaining. I am not. So this is what I do. When I get unhappy about something, I stop. I maybe try to fix it a little bit, but then I, put it away for a day or so until I am not emotional about what's happening. And my emotion was not sadness. It was definitely being very upset. So I just fuzzed it again. Let me tilt it down. Yeah. It's morning here now, so I slept on it. I got back in the right headspace about everything. And so we're going to try it again. If it doesn't work this time, I don't know. We'll paint a different surface. I just saw somebody that used like a roller thing to help seal it or get your stencil to stick. That was a great idea. I don't know about that, but and I'm going to do this different. I am going to I'm not going to do the wood first. I'm going to do the flower, because that will make me happy. And sometimes it's just nice to be happy. So if I can remember, I said I was going to mix a couple colors, and I've decided to mix the raspberry and just the candy apple red. Nope. The pansy. Okay. One of my other projects I did, I mixed it with that's what I did. That's a good choice right there. Okay. So pansy and candy apple red. See, I haven't had any coffee yet today, so you know it's a little early. Probably would have been good if I had ever taken an art class to know about mixing colors, or maybe watch a video. I have not done that, which probably would have been helpful. I want to make sure that I thoroughly mix this, because I do want a consistent color. Ooh, that's already very pretty. Look at that. But see, I have a little extra red. Now I'm just making a mess, which is kind of my specialty. All right. You know what I should do? Okay, I'm gonna set this one to the side. I am going to paint, I'm gonna do them in this light, this, what's that called? Baby pink. Yeah, baby pink. Because then I'm going to use this color to like do the edges, and I will do that with a paintbrush. So I'm gonna set this aside. At least I did it, right? So at least it's good to go. I'd like to point out that I see the sun coming in from outside and it's kind of streaking across the video, but we haven't had sun for so very long that I just couldn't block it out. I just needed that sun. So I'm really sorry about the quality of the video, but it was just making me happy just to see sunlight. I think what I'm going to do too is, for these little ones, I want them mostly the darker color. So I'm thinking I may just go for broke and put like mostly the other color, and then like a little line of pink. You know how like buds usually look a little darker than the actual flower? Sometimes. Just a little bit. You're like, why did you mess that one up so much? Because I had a great idea. Okay. I think I'm done with the pink. I think this is going to be a good idea. I keep saying that. Maybe if I say it enough, it'll actually be a good idea. Okay. So all the little buds, I know one of the things I didn't like last night, and my mistake was that I painted them brown right up to there. Well, that's not brown usually on flowers. So what I'm going to do is use this darker color I made down there, which means I'm probably going to need a little bit more, maybe not, because it's not on all of them. I kind of think I'm going to add a little more purple to it. Sometimes as they dry, they change, you know, colors a little bit. So I think I want to add a little bit more purple. Well, this doesn't really matter, does it? I think that's it. Like I said, my knowledge of mixing is not on par with everything else. Okay, and I think that I'm going to just use this brush again, and even if there's some pink crusties on it, it should be okay. All right. Then what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to put a little bit on it in just these spots. Okay. So I know I should really put my window down. Let me try and move this just to get a little better. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. There. I mean, that's how little I need, so. So I want to hurry hurry and get the branch done so I can lift it up and make sure it doesn't peel off with everything. And I've decided, since what I saw yesterday I didn't like, I am going to do the branch in just this, the Magnolia Green. Because I love this color. It's so pretty. And it smells amazing. So, seeing all my little cutouts are missing in action. Yeah. Probably in my water cup. I'm going to start with something big. Oh yeah. So as you can see, I hope, I need to get a little bit more green over here. But it's looking good. Yeah. And it could just be that it dried on there. So, let's check it out. See if I'm getting closer. Yeah. I think that's good. Good. The only thing is like right here, that pink one. Wonder if I can. I don't even know where it's at. It's just right there. I wonder if I can. I don't know if you can green over the pink, but I'm gonna try. Gonna try. Okay. Oh yeah. Good, good, good. All right, I'm just gonna lay it down there. All right, I want to do the cotton strings. I have to make sure to push the stencil back down before I can do the strings hanging down. So I want to make sure I have them pushed in really good so I have firm contact. Good. So the part I did took forever. This part will go on nice, a lot quicker. And I think I'm going to use this one just. Okay. Done. but I want to make sure I get it in. Okay, so I thought I was smart. No. Little tidbit of advice, put your, check your stencil before you put your stuff in the water. There we go. Good enough, I think. Let's check though. Oh yeah. Okay. Do this one blue. Oh, those look very nice, very nice. They'll be even better once they dry, obviously. So, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to lift it all the way up so maybe you can see it. It's very pretty. All right. So I took a little bit of time and I probably should have videoed this, but I don't know why I didn't. I took the flowers and I added just some outlines in that. And the way I made this color was I used whatever color I used on these, on the little parts, I just watered it down a lot and kind of painted it like watercolors. And I don't know if I showed you that, so that's why I'm talking about it. But now it's time to do the Happy Easter. So, like I said, I have my stencils. Stenciled letters, Happy. Okay. So I'm going to just go happy and then Easter. I guess we're going to work it that way. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. At least I could get these ones on, then I'll have to wash the pea. I probably should have had a little tub. I'm going to have to wash the pea and then come back. So I just want to see that they're kind of about the same distance. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay. Looking good so far. The final step is to paint around the edges. I took the pool color and then I added a little bit of that blue chalk paste that you see on the board. It's called Azure, and I just wanted to, when it gets dry, it'll look a little darker. And I made sure to kind of be a little bit sloppy around the edges, so some of it might hang off to kind of do like a thin frame around the picture. And of course, you see me using my fingers and making the thin frame a little thicker. I just think it gives it a little bit more dimension. What do you think? I think when I'm done, I'm gonna let this dry, put another coat around the edge, but I'm kind of in love with this. That is beautiful. So this is Marie from Copeland's Creations. Thank you again for suffering a little bit with me through this. Please take a second to like the video, subscribe to my channel. Remember, if you want to see any of my lives that I've done, if you go to Facebook, to Copeland's Creations, I am there. And if you have any suggestions, anything you really want to see, any projects, do you want me to branch out? Do you just want me to do this kind of type of project? Or I can show you some of my, some of the other little projects that I've done before and maybe incorporate them in. So I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.